Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our NCAA football series with Texas Tech as we are in our second season here as the head coach, and we have got probably our toughest, I would say the toughest test of the season. TCU is definitely going to be later on in the year, so they're going to be a tough one. But this episode, we've got two harsh games that are going to be against uh, Oklahoma State and Kansas State. Now, these are teams that gave us fits last year. We did end up winning those games, right? But it wasn't something that was just a walkthrough. And as we all know, the Oklahoma State game is never a walkthrough for anybody that plays them, actually. And I think if we take a look at a team like Oklahoma State versus that, you're looking at potential. I'm not sure what their record is right now, but you're looking at a potential rematch of the Big 12 title coming up if we can maintain our performance that we have. So that's to look forward to in this episode. Right now, we're just getting some visits scheduled by some. These are some of our higher rated guys that we have, right? There's always going to be a fair mix of everybody. And in general, I want to make sure we get our guys in, like I've said it before, as late as we can in the season with complimentary visits. That just adds to the likelihood of us being able to actually pick these guys up and bring them onto our squad. So we have 5,500 recruiting points. We've used almost all of them. Looking at who we're in a battle with, and this guy has locked us out. I'm not even. There is like one of those recruiting things where you can unlock someone who's locked you out. I don't care. No, if you don't want to come to my school, then fine. Don't come. I ain't going to stress out over it. You know what I mean? We have other guys we can go after. Like Dane Alvarez, a defensive tackle, 72 overall. Now, we are trailing him massively to TCU. But, like I said, keep in mind, we have a lot of different games coming up, and that one against TCU. So if we manage to continue our winning ways that we have right now and can basically run the table, one, I think we're going to be highly rated. Two, you knock out the team that is his favorite, we might be able to actually get him picked up and squeeze him in. Right now, I just want to check out some of these scouting reports. I've told y'all before, whenever you do the scouting, if you see people that have like a massive jump up of improvement, what you look at is you go, all right, this guy can actually develop and can develop pretty quickly. Same thing with them dropping. So just finishing off some scouting there. Now we are going to jump into this one. Oklahoma State is coming to Lubbock to try and take us down here. We have won our last two games, our first two games of the Big 12, coming off that loss against Texas 3 games ago. So we need to continue that. Two wins in a row, looking for win number 3, and it's going to be a pretty tough one. Their offense isn't the greatest in the world, but hey, this is Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, this type of game. You never know what can happen, is all I'm going to say, all right? And it's something that I'm really looking forward to. It's a true test of our team to see where we stand in this game. Now, we got a lot of talent in here. Duncan at quarterback, he has stepped up big time. He's a senior. It's his final shot, and he's taken full advantage of it. So we got to love that there. Brian Poole at running back. Even Chris Birch, his backup, has made some big plays for us. So Chad McMillan on the outside. Kyle Jones. We've got a lot of talent here that I think we can actually do something with. Now, we're going to jump into this one in the second quarter, trailing 3-0, but we do have a first and goal from the 1. And on the option keeper, we do a little spin move, and Duncan's going to actually be brought down for a big-time loss. Not what you really want to see right there on a first and goal situation. Like I said, 3-0 in the second quarter. It has been a slugfest at this point. So second and goal now from about the 9-yard line. Duncan is going to come out under center this time. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers out wide. He has the snap. They bring the blitz. He throws it to the right, and that one's almost intercepted. Ben Duncan, 6 of 11 for 57 yards, and almost add in his first interception, and what probably would have been a pick 6 to that tally. But third and goal is where it stands right now. And he's going to be alone in the backfield. He has a snap. They don't bring pressure, but he gets it away to Brian Poole on the slant, and he's going to be stopped short. Brian Poole only got 5 yards out of that. That seemed like maybe the only place where he could go with that throw. When you go 5 wide, and they didn't bring any pressure, so they had everybody dropped back, basically covering their zone. It's really hard to squeeze those passes through. But we are going to go for it now on 4th and goal. We will not be denied. Duncan has the snap. Fires it. It's caught by Carey. Touchdown, Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Chris Carey from Duncan. He got in that little zone right there, and he's able to actually come down with it. Now, we would take the lead on that one, but Oklahoma State will not stay down for long. Here they come right back at us in a pistol formation. Hand it off. We get through. Robinson not able to bring him down, but we do finally wrap him up after a gain of about a yard right there. Oklahoma State going with their typical fast-paced offense, not leaving us a whole lot of time. Back in the pistol formation, 3 receivers to the left. They run the option, and we're going to bring him down. He didn't see that. Bill Bullock did not see that coming. Charles Riley shot through completely unblocked. And I don't know what he was thinking, why he didn't pitch it, but he didn't let go of that ball, and we bring him down for a big-time loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Now, Oklahoma State up to this point is 4 of 5 on 3rd down, so we got to step up and make a play. From the shotgun formation, Bullock has the snap. We get the pressure on him. He drops it off to the left, and they're going to give it to him. That looked like, I don't know if he actually got that one in. That's a pretty dang close one. But I'm not going to challenge it. The game's not going to challenge it, so we're going to keep on trucking. 1st and goal for the Cowboy offense. Out in the pistol formation, has the snap. A little bit of play action. Rolling out to the right, Bullock. He's going to take it. He gets blasted. They gave him the touchdown. You've got to be kidding me. He got blasted and knocked backwards, and yet they're going to give him that touchdown? Oh, man, that is shabby on that one. Ha ha! That's right. Booth review, good sir. He came in. He lowered his shoulder, but, man, we put the wood on him and knocked him backwards. God, helmet to helmet. That's pretty rough. Thank God they don't have targeting in this game. Ooh, I wonder if they're going to do that EA on their college football game. Whichever, I hate to disappoint everyone. It's probably going to be just like Madden is, just with college teams. But I wonder if they're going to put targeting in, because that's a big penalty. That's a very oftenly seen and used penalty. So, be interesting to see what they do on that one. And they are going to call him short. They overturn their call. He is short, 2nd and goal this time from the 1. So Bullock's going to come to the line after getting walloped on that one, this time in the shotgun formation, 5 wide. Alone in the backfield, all by himself. Has the snap. Scans over. Pressure comes. Bullock takes off, and he's going to get into the end zone. And Oklahoma now regain the lead here with 4.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. But we're not done yet. There is still time ticking. We are coming back. Duncan has a 1st and 10 from the about 45-yard line. He drops that pass off to McMillan, who's going to be taken down at the 24-yard line. Chad McMillan with the big-time catch on that one. And we are going to have to go hurry up ourselves. 1.5 minutes remaining in this first half, trailing 10-7. Duncan, shotgun formation. He's got Birch and Poole in the backfield with him. Oklahoma State looks like they're bringing the blitz. They do. And we should have audibled out of that run play, but just misread that one, and they will stop us for a 3-yard loss. So 2nd and 13, 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining now. Coming back in the shotgun formation, still with the 2-back set. Duncan making some play changes right there, and he gets the snap. Oklahoma State drops everybody back, but we find Kyle Jones in the zone into the touchdown. Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Kyle Jones. He went streaking right up that route, found the pattern, found his way into the zone, and got into the end zone for a touchdown. Now, we would stop Oklahoma State and get the ball back, leading 14-10. And so here we are, 30 seconds left. Sparks with that one, Hunter Sparks. He comes through at a lot of 5-wide sets for us, and that was a big gain by him. And so 14-10, we now are on the Oklahoma State side of the field at the 34-yard line, 27 seconds left. We still have 2 timeouts remaining. Duncan coming to the line in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. Or 4 receiver set, Duncan drops that one deep, and that's almost tipped and intercepted. That's a risky one. Can't be doing that too often. So now, after that incomplete pass, we have a 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line, 22 seconds remaining in this first half. Needing to get a score. Duncan going 5 wide. Has a snap. Scans over. No pressure. Drops it off. He's got Revis up the middle. Makes one man miss. Goes down into the end zone. Get your guns up. Touchdown, Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a catch and run by Zach Revis, who's normally our returner, but he comes through for us. And that one makes the catch. And then that run afterwards to avoid the tacklers. Cuts it upfield. And just goes hauling in pure individual effort from that point on as he gets into the end zone right here at the end of the first half. That'll allow us to take a double-digit lead, 21-10. Now we're going to jump ahead about halfway through the third quarter. The score is 21-17. Duncan has a snap. Option, handoff to Poole. Breaking tackles. Brian Poole picking up 9 yards on that run. Trying to get him going. He's 11 rushes for 66 yards on the afternoon. Not too bad, but we've definitely seen better days from him. So 2nd and 1 now from the Cowboy 24-yard line. We are still driving and pushing, trying to expand on this lead. Coming out in a pistol formation. Have the snap. Duncan rolling out to his right. Looking nowhere to go. Can he get there? And he is. Duncan will run that one himself. He'll pick up 3 yards out of the one that was needed, and he runs out of bounds. He's got 7 rushes for 26 yards on the day. I don't know. We probably need to look at running the option a little bit more throughout this season. So we'll see how that turns out. Now, 1st and 10, we're going to go for it. Chad McMillan makes the catch on that corner pattern, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown, Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Chad McMillan, big-time play right there. And that would give us a good lead. Now, we would expand on that lead and have it 35-17 before the third quarter was even over. And we start picking them apart as we find Chad McMillan once again over the middle. That was a tight squeeze. Duncan fit that one in there just barely. And he got it off right before he got hit. What a great pass, standing in the pocket, staying tough, and delivering that ball. All right, so still leading by 18 points here. We are at the 18-yard line of the Cowboys. We are inside the red zone, ladies and gentlemen, trying to put up another one. As we're going to come to the line with 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. Under center, Duncan has a snap, scans over the field. And he's going to take it, and he gets blasted, but he bounces off, and he finally is brought down after a gain about 5 yards. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Duncan's going to be hurt. Okay. So fourth quarter is going to start now. We bring in Holt. He is our backup. He's a sophomore. He was with us last season. And Holt's got some speed. Holt running to the right, scrambles for his life and picks up 8 yards. He does have some speed. I don't know. Losing Duncan's going to be tough, but I think we might have to transition our offense a little bit more to Holt's abilities for this game. We'll have to see what his actual injury is first. And then we'll see what we have to actually do to make any adjustments. So Holt with the option, hands it off. Brian Poole into the end zone. Touchdown, Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Handed that one off. No need to put it in the young man's hands too much as we would get that score. And we'll finish this one off 49-17 is the final score of this game. Our defense stepped up massively after allowing that opening half touchdown by Oklahoma State there in the third quarter. Held them scoreless after that. So great play, great team effort. Ben Duncan, they show him running off the field. I'll say that I looked at what his injury was. I'm not sure if I got that one on camera. It is a spinal cord injury, or broken vertebrae is what they say. He's out for the season. I like how they phrased it, but it's been so long since I've seen an injury like that on an injury report that it definitely did shock me. So he is going to be out for the remainder of the season. Holt, who is our backup, he's a sophomore, and right behind him we have a freshman, right? So they're fairly close in skill abilities, and that's who we're looking at right now. This is our freshman, Kennedy. And he's got some good maneuverability, some good able to throw on the run a little bit. But I do think Holt is a more accurate passer, but Kennedy is a little bit more mobile, actually, than Holt. And that's what we're looking at here in the practice. They're going to be doing a little bit of tryout for the remainder of this season, really to see who's got the leg up going into the next year, right? Our season's not over, so we still need to field the best team. We've only got the one loss. But in this sense, we really need to make sure we take the time and make the right pick at quarterback to not just for the remainder of this season, but also really for next season. So give these two young kids a shot. They're both talented. They're both young. Like I said, Holt is a sophomore. Kennedy's a freshman. Now, Holt, he can pass the ball and deliver in a lot of tight spaces. Some things he still falters on his accuracy, like the out pattern. Still not his strong suit as far as throwing goes. He is mobile. Like I said, just not as mobile as Kennedy. So I don't know. It's a tough battle looking at these two young kids. That's why I think I hate how, you hate that saying. If you have two quarterbacks, well, then you don't have one. So, and it technically is true. We are going to go dual quarterback setup here for the remainder of the season. I'll probably make the determination of the starter around a bowl game if we get to it. So we'll see what happens there. Now, coming into it, this is a first test with Duncan being out, and our dual quarterback setup is going to be against Kansas State. And look at that. We are number 24 in this country. All right. Kansas State is sitting there in the Big 12 North behind Cincinnati. They're 2-1 in the conference, 3-3 overall, so they shouldn't give us too many fits as long as our quarterback play can hold up. All right, we don't have to be perfect, but we need to do well enough. This is a game manager type of moment for our season versus the game winner type of moment, right? So we're going to see how this goes. We are going to be going with our red jersey and the black pants and the black helmet for this home game. Once again in Lubbock. Then in the next episode, I think we will get to one of our final home games also. I don't know, we'll have to see how that kind of shapes out. I forget which week TCU is, but that should be the final senior night type of home game. So here we are getting ready to get this one started. Kansas State has come to Lubbock to try and knock us out of the top 25. They gave us fits last season there for a little bit, but we were able to put them down by the end of the game, and hopefully we can do the same thing here. Now we're going to jump into this one halfway through the first quarter. We do have possession of the ball. Holt is in at quarterback in a shotgun formation as a snap. Throws it last second. He's got Kyle Jones, who's able to continue to get away from his man and pick up some extra yards. Great pass right there. Under pressure, getting hit basically, and Holt delivers that one on point. And the practice, he wasn't really able to make that throw too much, but he's making it right now. So we'll see how this game shapes out after that pass completion. Kyle Jones is really coming on as a slot receiver for us, a very valuable weapon that we have for this offense. So first and goal now after that pass, and Holt is going to remain in the game. We're in a pistol formation. We run a little bit of option. Holt's going to keep it, and it breaks one tackle, bounces off another one, is finally brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. Oh, they're going to give him a 2-yard rush on that. So second and goal now from the 7-yard line. Unable to break away. I'm not sure that was so much him or just really good defensive play call. We'll kind of see how that goes. So second and goal now, coming out in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right side as we have Brian Poole in the backfield with us. Holt has a snap. Finds Kyle Jones into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Dominic Holt, his first touchdown of his season. I think he got one for us last year, actually. Maybe not, but first touchdown of the season. Holt gets through with the passing one. Gives us a 7-0 lead. Now, Kansas State coming back with it. We need to make some plays, and we get that first stop after a gain of 6. They get the pass off, and he's hit immediately. Brandon Woods makes the catch, but only gets 6 yards out of it. So here they come in their fast-paced offense. Kansas State's quarterback, Henley, is 5 for 5 on the afternoon. He has a snap, hands it off to Marks once again, and we're going to play that excellent. Singletary got right there in his way. He does still get some extra yards after contact, but he's brought down, and that brings up a 3rd and 1. And so now here we go. 3rd and 1 from about the 29-yard line. Kansas State hands it off, and we blitzed them. Perfect play by this defense, and he's smashed in the backfield. Tim Miner hammered him into the turf. He was there right by the time the ball got delivered to him, and they punt the ball away to us. And so now here we are in the second quarter, 8.5 minutes to go. Shotgun formation. Kennedy this time in at quarterback. Play action. Drops that one off to McMillan. Makes a great catch on that throw. 12 yards to Chad McMillan. Picks up the first down. That was a hell of a throw right there. Fit that one into a pretty tight spot. Once again, this is kind of a tryout, like I said, between these two quarterbacks, but we need them to play well and we need to continue winning, right? So we're going to take notes on their play, and we're going to try to make sure we, like I said, get them developed and put the best team out on the field. So now Holt is going to be in the game in a pistol formation. He has the snap, fires it over the middle. Oh, that one's knocked down. It looked like he was going for Kyle Jones deep over the middle, but Church got in the way and deflected that one into the turf as that falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 now from the Wildcat 24-yard line as we are trying to make this push. We do lead 7-0 right now, and so we're going to look to continue to expand on that lead. So shotgun formation, Kennedy in at quarterback. They bring a blitz, stands tall, fires it over to Chad McMillan, and McMillan picks up 5 yards. Kennedy probably had a man open down deep, a little bit further deeper towards the end zone. I'm not too sure it looked like it, but he does hit McMillan, makes that one completed for 5 yards. So it brings up 3rd and manageable. And Holt is going to be in the game this time, 4 wide set. Holt has a snap, quick throw, and McMillan gets another catch. He's being targeted heavily by both of these quarterbacks, and he makes that one and gets hit almost immediately. So 1st and 10 now from the 13-yard line, 12-yard line. And so we are in the red zone. Holt still in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Hands it off to Poole to the left. Poole lowering his shoulder and is going to pick up about 4 yards right there. Brian Poole, this is going to be his final season too. Great job so far by him this year. So 2nd and 7 now from the 9-yard line. So we can get a first down without scoring. That's important to remember. We don't need a touchdown. We just need a first down. And this time we're going to bring Kennedy in the game. See how he can run an option play. And it's an option keeper. Kennedy lowers his shoulder. He makes that safety head on. Now, he ends up being kind of dropped right there, but you got to love the gumption of that young man to lower his shoulder into a charging safety. And he's brought down after a quick little gain. So now 3rd and 4. Kennedy is going to remain in the game for now. 4 wide. He's making a little play call change. Has the snap. Fires it quick. He's got a touchdown, Kyle Jones. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kennedy got the snap and just whipped it into Jones. On the quick slant, he got away from his man, and we were able to get that touchdown. So now here we are, 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Holt is in at quarterback right now as we hand it off to Poole up the middle. Brian Poole bouncing off tacklers and is finally brought down after a big-time 17-yard gain. Brian Poole, 5 rushes, 34 yards on the day. And see, we probably need to look at getting him the ball a little bit more. I've been testing out these quarterbacks a little much. So we definitely need to look to put the ball in his hands. Now at the 2-minute mark of this game in college football, there is no 2-minute warning. So Holt has the snap, rolls to the right side, fires it over the middle, and I see him now. We had, oh man, who was that? It looked like Poole or someone on the wheel route. We had him wide open. Just did not see him. Threw that one into a dangerous spot, but it does get knocked down incomplete, thankfully, and brings up 2nd and 10 for this offense. So we're going to be in a shotgun formation. Kennedy drops back, fake throw, and he throws an interception on a screen pass. He was really under pressure, tried to pump fake it, and then once they actually hit him, the accuracy just went completely off. And that one is intercepted. And so Kansas State would take possession. Now, they would not score, so we are still leading 17-0 right now. We did get an additional little field goal there. And Chris Birch says 17, make it 24. Touchdown Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Chris Birch goes running in from 34 yards out to give the Red Raiders a 24-point lead. And that, you got to love to see that. So now here we are, 5.5 minutes to go. Kansas State did score a touchdown. They went for 2 and failed to get it. So 24-6 is our lead. Brian Poole, we hand it off to him, and he lowers his shoulder and picks up about 7 yards. That's only his 7th rush of the game. Definitely got to look to get him the ball more often. And so that will be 2nd and 3 now from about the 12-yard line as we come set. Holt is going to be in the pistol formation. We have 3 receivers and a running back and fullback. Play action, fires it. It's going to be caught for a touchdown, Chad McMillan. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Holt fired that one in. Chad McMillan made the catch. That just extends us 31-6 right now. And this is an epic beatdown. Still 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And quite frankly, we don't take the rest of the game off, right? But we slow it down, and we end up with a massive, massive win here against a Big 12 North opponent that has given us fits in the past. Kyle Jones, player of the game, 9 receptions, 129 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So not a bad way to bounce back after your starting quarterback's been taken out, right? It's a good thing. That's the one positive to him not being our starting quarterback for the previous 3 years, right? And so one of these guys was going to be taken over next season. Anyways, let's start giving them a shot, testing them out, and it's worked out for us in this one with a 44-13 win at home over the Wildcats of Kansas State. Now, while I'm thinking about it, I do just want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And if you did like today's video, you love college football, you love tech, go on ahead and give us a thumbs up, as we really do appreciate it. And we appreciate everything that y'all do for us here at Champ & Sons. So, great game. It's gonna be interesting to see how the rest of the season shapes up. This was probably the toughest test that we have. All right. Oh, yeah, just another little reminder right there. Hit subscribe. Tough test. We got some big games coming up. We're 6-1 on the season, so we did qualify for a bowl game, right? That's something to look forward to. But I don't know, we need to see what our quarterback situation is, what the true team situation is. And we've got a lot of catch games that could catch us by surprise coming up. I think we should have a pretty successful remainder of the season, but cannot get too comfortable with that. So definitely join us for these next episodes, see how the remainder of this season works out and our quarterback battle / duo work for the remainder of this one. And so with that, I will see y'all in the next episode. And so, as always, everybody stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.